Students, learning a new language is like an extracurricular activity, but for others, it's not an option. While speaking English may come easy for you or me, it can be an obstacle for families new to the United States. In this To America's report, KSHB 41 News reporter Andres Gutierrez shows us how one district is offering to help both students and parents.
What do you think that says?
Much.
It's easier for 8-year-old Mateo to see the joys of learning, especially now that he understands what's being said.
Era triste para mí como mamá irlo a dejar a la escuela y que él no entendía nada de sus compañeros. Entonces él me decía, mamá, llorando, no quiero ir a la escuela porque no entiendo qué es lo que me dicen.
Mateo and his parents, Gloria and Dennis, arrived in the U.S. from Honduras 5 years ago.
Fue difícil al principio, como toda familia hispana, creo que tenemos la peor barrera o la barrera creo que tenemos todos el idioma.
A hard truth for Mateo when he first set foot into the Hickman Mills School District.
Él lloró mucho los 2 primeros días. Obviamente nadie hablaba español en su clase, pero él en 2 días se hizo amigo de otro compañerito y la maestra nos contaba que él hablaba en español y el otro compañerito hablaba en inglés. Se entendían solamente ellos, pero todo el día pasaban felices jugando.
And over time, he began to pick up his new language.
Pues cuando yo estaba en pre-K, yo solo escuchaba a los otros niños que hablaban inglés y de ahí yo estaba aprendiendo y aprendiendo más cada día.
Like if they're kindergartners, we don't even want to pull them out because they're learning the language and everything with the peers. Everybody's learning the same. They know the language, but they're still learning so many different things when they are in this environment.
In 2020, the U.S. Department of Education published a study that found English language learner enrollment in K-12 schools has increased by more than 1 million students since 2000, with our region experiencing a drastic surge.
Speaking English, being fluent in English, and understanding the academic language is 2 different things.
The district's ESL coordinator believes starting from square one can produce long-term success.
I always tell the classroom teachers, don't go for the academic teaching. Teach them how to adjust in this new environment, new culture, new language, new people. Everything is new for them.
With the pandemic adding an extra hurdle.
Sometimes what happens, they go back to their country and they come back after a year. It happened a lot during the pandemic. They went back to Mexico or their own country and they came back because it was virtual and they can work, but they didn't have the facilities of internet and all, so they lost the language.
Not the case for Mateo, who loves math and is mastering the English language.
When did you have a good feeling that you knew English?
When I was 6 years old.
When it comes to homework time,
Hacemos las tareas que le dejan y si hay tareas que no las entiendo, pues usamos el traductor y es una herramienta que tenemos, ¿verdad? Para poder ayudarle a él y si no, pues ahí llamamos a la maestra para que nos ayude de alguna manera.
here at Hickman Mills, there are 400 to 500 English learners like Mateo. To help their parents, there are 8 interpreters, 5 of which are specifically for Spanish speakers.
Okay, entonces...
Silvia Jurado, a daughter of immigrants, is one of them.
I answer them. I send text messages to the teachers, emails, phone calls.
She's an invaluable resource to Mateo's parents, who are in the process of learning English themselves.
Mi hijo también es mi mejor maestro en la casa. Él me corrige cuando pronuncio algo mal. Y así básicamente en el diario vivir, poco a poco ya nos sentimos un poquito mejorando cada día.
And seeing their son's success so far
Good job on picking a hard word.
gives them hope for the American dream.
Que perseveremos, que estamos aquí luchando por un propósito, todos venimos con el mismo propósito y nos enfoquemos, ¿verdad?, en nuestra familia, en nuestros esfuerzos a día, que eso nos va a traer buenos resultados.
In Kansas City, Andres Gutierrez, KSHB 41 News.